excited are you tomorrow to start, just to get everything officially
Yeah,
underway?
I'm excited. You know, I've been thinking about it and working for it for quite some time. I wasn't in a rush. I knew it was gonna come, and when it comes, it doesn't stop. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm just excited to really get out there and see what I can do to try to lead this team to a lot of wins, and really just the bonding and the camaraderie is a huge part of it. So that is like one of the main things that I want this team to focus on.
And to get for you five to play, you've ever played together.
Yeah.
You five, what's
And that too.
like?
That too, man. I mean, you know, we've always been talking about the starting five. You know, we've been talking about Goran for some time, and I wasn't, you know, a part of that conversation. It was what it was. There's nothing I could do about it. But I've been chomping at the bit to play with these guys for a while, and you know, I've had a lot of dreams of how it was going to go, and now we're very close. So, you know, I'm just looking forward to really kind of building the chemistry and getting to know these guys, pushing each other, and making sure that we're holding each other to a standard of championship quality.
School wants to have an up-tempo pace more
Yeah.
so, especially Goran there. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, it's great. I think that's something we kind of got away from last year. We wanted to do it, but, you know, with injury, it makes it difficult. But I think that is something that we could use to our advantage. We have guys who have played in up-tempo offenses. I think we have Goran, and for him to be effective, we have to push the pace. He alone is going to drag us into some very fast situations, and you know, that's right up Spo's alley. That's like his favorite kind of basketball. So I think we're back in our element with the fast pace style, and we're really looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Chris, is there a better feeling around here collectively than there was a year ago?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we've gotten past the whole, you know, free agency situation. I think, of course, that always brings a lot of question and I guess controversial things, or was made out to be or a certain way. But now we can just come in and play basketball. Now it's a different excitement. It's a new team. I think this year we didn't feel like we kind of had to scramble to put a team together. You know, I think Pat had the time to really build it up and see what we're going to do, and kind of be able to have the time to think of what style we're going to play. Coaches had time to really think about those things, and we'll be able to hit the ground running.
You guys are talking so much more openly about a championship as the goal this year as opposed to last year.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't want to talk about it too much. You know what I mean? Everybody's talking about championship. You know, it's going to be half the
You guys
league.
really
It's
weren't
like, we
last
can
year,
win.
I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I think we were still trying to figure it out, and we felt that we had a team where it's like, okay, how are guys going to react? What's the situation going to be like? We were still in a haze from the finals last year. Kind of, that's kind of tough to deal with and everything, along with that short time. So, you know, I think this year we've had time to really digest and think about what we want to say, what we want to do, and how we want to act on the court.
It comes from drafting justice and actually getting drafted after injury and adding Gerald and Amari. Talk about the increase in depth that you guys have done this offseason.
I mean, it's been fantastic. I think we got pretty lucky landing Justice in the draft and falling all the way to 10. But I think that's going to be something that is a plus for us. It's definitely added to our depth. I mean, we have guys like, you know, Rio, UD, and Bird that have been bench contributors for us, and now we add to that. And hopefully we can stay healthy and see what Josh can do for a whole season, build that chemistry with him. Of course, we know Gerald is very explosive. Amari is a huge addition that really surprised me. I mean, just to be able to call these guys teammates is exciting. And these are proven guys. You know, we know what they brought to the table. We know what they're capable of. We just have to make sure we do it together.
Hassan was just here telling us about, you guys playing one-on-ones together and all that the last couple of weeks. People look at him as a huge key to this team. How much do you have to kind of be in his ear this year, Chris? It's a different level of expectations for Hassan this year.
For sure. And, you know, that comes with success. You know, everybody's like, he's going to get the question about next summer, and everybody's going to want him to think ahead. But, you know, for him, I think this is a unique opportunity for both of us to push each other to greatness, really. And you know, I told him I'm going to be on him every day because I see his ability and what he can do, and really further than that, you want him to increase his upside and continue to get better. And you know, if you want to win, that is one of the main things you have to do. You have to push each other. It's not always easy. You're gonna have some tough days, but I think just having that camaraderie, you know, we're locker mates. Just making sure that we talk about these things and just, you know, have a nice relationship. That's most important.
Seen growth in him, maturity-wise. You seen that?
Yeah, I have. You know, he's a smart guy. He just, you know, the moment just got to him a couple times, and that happens. But you know, we just have to make sure it doesn't happen again.
It's been a long time since you were playing play next to a more traditional big man like Hassan. How does that change your dynamic on the court?
Oh, it doesn't change it at all. I think, of course, they want me to space the floor. I've done that before. You know, more driving kicks, more catch and goes, out on the perimeter. I've done that before. I feel that everything that I've done up to this point for 5 years has gotten me ready for this situation. You know, I have a lot of different ways I can play the game. I can post up on the inside. I can bring the ball up the court. I can shoot the three. I can shoot the mid-range. So, you know, just working on all these things and giving me the game experience that I needed is very important. I think I'm going to be able to put it all together.
Hassan said that he played you one-on-one and he won